Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to our this series of videos in which we are showing you how you can use Microsoft Excel as a front end while uh, your worksheet and your front end is connected with the backend. On the backend, you have Microsoft Excel or any other database. All you need to do is to have a ADO-DB connection, active database object connection, and uh, that can pass on the SQL, and on the basis of your SQL string, it is going to extract the record or amend the portion of the record set which you create, and then update it into the database. There are so many things you can do. Even you can create a table, a fresh table. You can create a query. You can have a parameterized query operation, which works on the basis of a certain parameter which you pass, and etc. So so we have shown you that we have migrated the data. First of all, what we had in our Excel, we migrated it into a Microsoft Access, and this is our Microsoft Access table, which mainly has two tables. One is the user table. The users, you can keep on adding the users on the using the form which we have developed here, create a new user, right? So that form will make sure that all the right data is captured into the user table, right? And this is your master table, which is not having many, just a user reference. On the basis of this user reference, uh, you can retrieve the master report from the user. Yeah, and the due date, and this is the performance date. Due means it's a logical, means yes or no, true or false. No? If due is true, it means it is due. If performed is not true, it means form. It was due on this day and it was performed on this date, right? So this is the picture of our database, and all the records entry is being done using ADO-DB connection, which is configured using the VBA code, right? Okay, so let's do a bit of a recap what we have done. For example, this is a user which we have created. The two users which are created, they come automatically into this sheet, right? And that updates the drop-down here automatically, right? So when you change the user, it changes the username, and all your next operation with the by click of go will deal with this user only, right? Now, if you have this user, so you have different means a set of reports, and for this particular user, and you can click go to enter any results. So since the last day which you are going to do is 16, and today it's 16, that's why the entry is not allowed. But you will get the dashboard in front of you, which shows you that Abdullah Nazir, he's the user. He has 11,850 activities they were due. Out of 11,000, he has been very regular. Even he has done 9,690 already done. So 2,160 are pending. So these yet to be due. These are overdue, right? To enter its performance means a clearance of this backlog. So we need to wait until tomorrow. When this 16 becomes yesterday, you can click go and it will enter that data. This is the logic just to prevent that any attempt of any post for means post dated entries are restricted here. Only we can do the backdated anything before or equal to yesterday date. That is permissible. And we have certain other activities. For example, until 15, um, we have entered. So you can roll back. You can roll back until the 15. Let's say we say until the 15th of August, we want this to be rolled back. If you click yes, so this all will become no, means as if they are not performed, right? You click yes, so these are not performed. And this is increased to 2190, right? Before it was 2160. Before rollback, it was 2160 overdue. Now it is 2190, right? It increased, right? That's right. That's how it is supposed to do. And what else? Now if you click go, so this time it will allow you. So in order to click go, you've got to make sure that the rollback is running. We can write a code so that it is done by code. You don't have to delete it. And okay, so when you click go, so it is going to ask you ready to add 5 records for which for 15. Previously it was showing 16, which was not allowed, but 15 is now allowed since it has been rolled back already, right? If you click yes, so it's going to tell you that now it is overdue, is decreased by 30 activities, have 30 tasks or 30 prayers, which were mandatory. So 2,160 now is the backlog, and any further attempt to go click go will be restricted because it won't allow any. It will tell you that this entry is not allowed. Okay, that's it. So this is one thing. The another thing is that, for example, you want to unperform a certain part of the date. For example, for this you need, when you want to unperform, that would deal with the due dates. We will show you the utility of it exact when the new user account is created. This was an extremely useful thing to unperform a duty. Yeah, means due range, due date range. So from this date until, say, this is it sounds like as if it is identical to the rollback, but remember, rollback is for a performance date, whereas unperformed is for the due date, right? So we click OK here, so it will caution you that it is ready to unperform this range of performance, so that will be unperformed. That's it. It has unperformed it. Now the graph is again 2190. That's right. Okay. So this is how it is working. Now let's create a new user for a better understanding of the system. Okay. When you click new user, you say the full name is um, any mystery. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, this is the name. Okay. So what would it do? As soon as you click enter on this field, user ID is uh, auto-generated. Now it is asking for a starting date. The starting date. Okay. So just suppose the starting date is 1st of January. 1st of January. Sorry. Yeah. 1st of January of say 2021. Okay. And is there any unperformed date? We can leave it blank for at the moment. Okay. And then what is the local rate? Say it is 180. In which currency PK? This is a per activity rate, per the cost. Or this is actually fidya. In terms of Muslims, they will understand the fidya rate, which is equivalent to 1.75 kg of wheat. So that is paid as a if the user passes away. So on the basis of this rate, which is obtained from the scholars from the local organization, so they would tell you that what is the a local rate in here, right? So 180 is in here in Karachi right now. And here is the test 123 at test.com. Okay, so this is the email address, and the city code is Karachi, and country is PK. That's it. Okay, so this is how you have done it. Okay. The next thing you do is you add a user. So adding this user will do all these things. So we have put a breakpoint just to show you that it is now ready to, it has done already addition of the master record, and now it is ready to generate on the basis of the starting date, which you have mentioned. So from that date until today's date, it is going to, the today's date is 15th of August, right? That means the yesterday date. So it is going to update the master table with all these things, and it's going to mark all the due as performed as a matter of a starting point. Later on, we will unperformed arrange, right? So this is how it is doing. As soon as we run it, so it returns back, and it is now edit. Now you can go and see what happens in the user table. So this is your user table, and you can press F5 here, and you will see a third record has been successfully added with all this information. And in the master, you can filter to the new user, which we are querying, right? This is you don't have to do it. I'm just showing you that what is happening on the backend. So it has created 1,688 records for the newly created user. Okay. As far as you understand this, that's enough. And the next is we remove this to a breakpoint, and we let it close. And this is closed, and let it close this as well. Now we can add a third thing, the user. How would the user would come into uh, the dropdown, right? So for the moment, we are just taking it. It will be done automatically. We'll show you in our next video that how these are done automatically. For the moment, we just pasting it and removing the top row, control minus, and that's it. So you have now the 3 records, and the system will also go to the formula and then into the name manager, and there is a user in which it is going to edit this range, and it will replace this range with like this. So these are the usernames. This name is updated. As soon as this is updated, you will see this drop down will start showing you the new user name. Yeah, any mystery is there? Is here? Okay. Now, when you click here, you are going to unperform for a certain range. Remember, its starting point was somewhere in 20. So whatever. So let's say we unperform uh, from the 31st of January. Okay. We unperform from this day onwards to what? Say, uh, say 30th January, 30th January, and we say that 2023. Okay, so this period is going to be unperformed, means the backlog, the overdue will be generated, right? That's okay. So ready to unperform, marking for the period 31st of January to the 30th January, okay, 2026. Okay, click yes. So it has generated all this. So what it is going to do is it has shown you that any mystery has now 2,190 activities as a backlog. Out of 10,128 has performed 7,938. So only this backlog is remaining. It's fine. So now let's see if you want to add some activity for her, right? So we click OK. So it is going to tell you because this is the first day, and so you can tell it. So it's only 15th of August can be entered, and how many reports you can change it in this 5 to some other figure. Okay, whatever is feasible. So we click yes. So this will create a new thing. So previously it was 2190. Now it is 2160, and that much is the comparison. This is the dashboard for where this user is standing, how much backlog does it have to clear on the daily basis, how much is its rate, and what is the financial side of this is also available in here. Right here, this is 388 on the basis of the rate which is given in here in PKR. Yeah, 388. This is the rate. On the basis of this rate, this figure is created and shown in here. So this is an example which we have shown you that how you can start from the scratch new user and add their activities and then start. So this is a tool for you to not only that make sure that his anybody's day-to-day compulsory mandatory activities are done and performed properly, but also any backlog that is also being cleared on day-to-day basis, and where it is standing, where the user is standing is shown by just click of button. That is going to generate a chart if you have a yes in here, right? So that is yeah. So when you click OK, so this is the chart which tells you that that much struggle engineer has to do in order to clear the backlog. Right? I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.